In a small village nested among the hills lived a family that appeared perfect from the outside. The house was grand, adorned with colorful lights and decorations, as the villagers prepared for the wedding of Lila, the youngest daughter of the household. But behind the glittering celebrations, there was a quiet storm brewing. Ina, the elder daughter, stood in shadow, watching the festivals with sorrowful eyes. Though Lila was the center of attention, Ina's heart ached as she reflected on the years of unnoticed sacrifice, love, and service she had given to her family. The wedding preparations were in full swing, but Ina felt like an outsider. In her own home, she watched her younger sister Lila being pampered by their mother, Freeda, while she herself was treated as invisible. It wasn't that Ina was unloved. No, she had always been there, taking care of the house, working hard for the family, but somehow her love was never enough to earn her the affection she longed for. As Lila was dressed in her bridal attire, their mother commanded Ina to assist. Her heart sank, knowing that no matter what she did, she would always remain in the background. Farida, Ina, help Lila with her dress and hurry up. The wedding is about to start. Ina nodded silently, her heart heavy with the burden of being unappreciated. It wasn't the first time she had been given the silent treatment, but today it felt unbearable. The grand ceremony began, and the entire village gathered to celebrate. The house was filled with music, laughter, and cheers. Yet Ina felt like a mere shadow. Watching from the sidelines, she caught glimpses of her mother and sister, laughing and dancing. But no one noticed her pain. Farida, Ina, why are you standing there like a statue? Do something useful. Ina, who had spent her life serving them, swallowed her tears. She had always been the one to do the unspoken work, cleaning, cooking, and caring for the family. But today the pain was too much. She wished for just a moment of recognition, a single word of appreciation. Ina, why does it feel like no one ever sees me? Just as the ceremony reached its peak, disaster struck. The wedding mandap collapsed. Panic spread as the bridal veils was torn and the entire celebration was thrown into chaos. But in that moment, Ina did something no one expected. In a swift motion, she ran to her room, grabbing her mother's bridal veil, and heirloom passed down through generations. With trembling hands, she rushed back to Lila, who was in tears, surrounded by chaos. Ina, take this vial, Lila. It's the gift my mother gave to me on my wedding day. Let it bless your marriage. Her voice cracked as she handed over the previous veil. Farida and Lila stood frozen, staring at Ina in disbelief. For the first time in years, Ina acted of love and sacrifice being recognized. Lila, but this was meant for you. Ina, why would you give it to me? Ina, because you deserve it, Lila. You deserve the love and happiness that I never received. The words shocked everyone, including Freeda. She had never seen Lila speak so boldly, and it made her realize just how much she had taken Ina for granted. Freeda, Ina, I am sorry. I never saw you the way I should have. Despite the emotional breakthrough at the wedding, Ina knew she could never stay in a palace where her love was always unappreciated. With a heavy heart, she decided to leave the family home and seek her own path. She moved to the city where she started a small business. It wasn't easy, and there were many nights when she felt like giving up. But Aina persevered, building a life on her own terms. Months passed and Ina's business began to thrive. Her hard work paid off and she gained the respect of those around her. But even as she succeeded, she never forgot the family who had once rejected her. Ina, no one believed in me, but I believed in myself. Now I can stand. Meanwhile, Lila's marriage was falling apart. Her husband, greedy and self-centered, began to demand more dowry, even though she had already given everything she had. Lila, desperate and broken, turned to the one person who had always been there for her. That was Ina. Lila, Ina, please help me. I never imagined my life would turn out like this. For the first time, Ina didn't hesitate. Despite the years of pain, she reached out to her sister, offering her help she so desperately needed. You are my sister, Lila. I will help you rebuild your life. Together, we will make things right. Ina helped Lila rebuild her life, offering her a safe haven and a path toward healing. Together, they worked to restore the family's honor and rebuild their relationship. Slowly, Ina's role in the family was acknowledged, and the Freeda, filled with regret, asked for forgiveness. Freeda, I was wrong, Ina. I never saw you for who you truly are. Please forgive me. Ina, with a soft smile. It's never too late to start over, mother. Though her courage and selfless love, Ina showed that even in the face of betrayal, forgiveness and redemption are possible. She had walked away from her past, but in doing so, she had created a new future, a future where love, respect, and understanding could finally flourish.